Today we're going to have a little look at Svenska Lottakåren, which is a Swedish women voluntary defence organisation, on their new website they launched recently. Now, first thing I notice is these banners that are off the edge of my browser viewport, and no scroll bar to get to them. If we shrink the width here, now we get a scroll bar, but still no chance of getting across there to reach the banners. Don't really understand and see the point of these here, because most people, I say, well, maybe not most, but this is what a resolution of 1280 by 720 I'm using, and that's going to be towards the higher end of screen resolutions that the visitors to this site will be using. So I guess a lot of people are not even going to know these banners exist. We'll scroll down here and we see these headers. Now, I've already looked at the source code of this start page, and I know that's a H4 heading, so it's that one and so on, and then these are H2 headings. It's a incorrect use of headings on this start page. I'd like them to be H1, H2, H3, so on, semantically, right order. I do approve of the header images here not being flash based. These are actually JPEGs, and then using JavaScript to switch them. But if we turn on Firebug and then reload this start page, we're going to have a look at right. This is all the images I downloaded for this start page. There's an awful lot of them. A lot of them seem to be for other functions such as a web shop and so on that are not instantly visible. Now, where are they? Now, there's some of the there's the background pictures, at least 4 of them, and they're not small. It's 300k, 171, 252, 189. I mean, add them all up together, and we're talking about over a megabyte of images that are really slowing down, well, potentially slowing down the loading of this page, at least for first-time visitors. Returning, if they're cached, okay, maybe not as big a problem, but that's quite an overhead. Okay, we'll look into a sub-page. This is education rebuilding. Wait. Oh. Now, this I'll go into the menu for a bit. During my testing before recording this, the menu was driving me insane. It comes up really easily when you mouse over, and it's very distracting because of its size. For example, now if I want to return to the start page, normally and naturally you'd click on the logo. So across I go, and whoop, there it comes. Oh, what was that? Oh, flash, distracting. They pop up all the time. And then on top of that, I found it quite difficult to focus on what's there, because there's a lot of very similar sized headings now. I mean, we've got, well, a lot of text and headings that are very similar, and lots of these down here as well. I can't really work out what to do. I get lost in it all. I'd love to do some eye tracking usability tests on this site, and especially the navigation, to see how disturbing all these pop-ups are when you're trying to fulfill a task, and whether people see these 3 other tabs that are kind of slightly hidden behind the eye line. Okay, going back to this education page, we're going to look at the source code. I'm going to check the headings, see if they're as good as the start page are. Right, good. We got H1, and we got a H2, and we got a H3. What were they? Okay, let's go back and see. And yep, that was the H1, that was a H2, so those, and that was a H3. Good. That's exactly how I would want them to be on this page. Right, there is what presumably is the call to action for this page. That's a link that takes you to the courses available. Very weak. There's a little link at the bottom there. It's even off the bottom of the page, reducing even further the chance that you're going to notice it. Bit of a shame. We'll go to it anyway though, because we've noticed it. And now we're at the actual courses. Without getting too deeply now into usability issues here, I think there's a lot of areas here you could probably approve of. We'll click on there, which is the word for pupil, which that's how you apply to it. It's telling me now I've got to log in, but no further instructions, or even a login box here would be good. I can see there's login up here, but that isn't helping me fulfill my task here. It's putting a stop in the process and reducing the chance that people are going to continue, which is a bit of a shame. what else have we got here then? A quick look at the become a member. I guess this is also a prioritised thing. See straight away that we could improve the usability of this form and focus people on the task they're trying to complete, which is becoming a member. So things such as a Flickr channel here on the right, that's an unnecessary distraction which is going to reduce the amount of completions of this form. Generally it's quite a large website with a whole load of different goals and different areas. We've got a community, we've got a forum, we've got a web shop here, we've got the course booking that we've just looked at. We've even got a whole load of local squadron pages. All of these are trying to compete for attention and space and use, and my time on this website. I generally like it to be more focused on the key tasks that are prioritised for us to complete. Now, I've only touched on just two issues here because it's such a broad site. I'd love to be able to spend half an hour doing it, but you wouldn't listen to me for that long. There's probably only a handful of you listen this far, but it's quite a nice site. It's got a lot of room for improvement, and I'm really hoping they carry on working with some of the usability issues and make this a lot better experience for those people who are members of the Lottakåren and are taking the time to become part of the community. So this is James Roy Lawson, also known as Beantin Webkommunikation.